Today we're talking about roaming. If you want to win more games, you have to start roaming a lot. However, I'm not here to give you the push and roam bullshit, because that's not what you need. What you need is the exact roaming steps. Therefore, I will share with you a strategy that you can apply in your own games. So these are gonna be the 4 steps to improve your roaming immediately. Before we get started, if your champion is not designed to roam, then you should stick to mid lane and play for scaling. I mean, that's not pretty hard to do. One more thing, this channel covers ekko specifically and my audience are mostly ekko mains. So my dear viewers, I hope you benefit the most. Just kidding. Step 1. The Crossroads top or bot. Obviously, deciding where to roam is the most important step. Therefore, these are the 3 things you should do. First, you want to think about champions in that specific lane. Do we have CC for the roam? Is the opponent too tanky to kill? Do they have disengaging tools like Gnar and too many other champions? Maybe ask yourself the question, can the enemy win the 2v1? As you may know, champions like Ilaoi, for example, is by design meant to do that type of thing. Pretty cool champion, no? It's a bit hard to think about all of this in game, so remember to do it in loading screen instead. Second, click the lane you wanna roam to. What we're looking for is to see a bouncing wave like this one. If you see this picture, then the roam success percentage will go up. Success percentage is the key factor to decide if you want to do it or not. Anything below 80% is considered risky. Third, where are the junglers? Track an enemy jungler is your job too. If enemy jungler is not nearby, roam percentage go up again, especially if our jungler is in the area. This Garen, for example, has no flash. We've decided to roam top lane, therefore what should we do next? Which leads us to step 2, wave management. I'm pretty sure most of you already know about this one. Push the wave as fast as you can to give yourself time to roam, blah blah blah. Right? Wrong. Here's an example. Here I pushed the wave really fast and went top lane. The roam was successful, yet I lost an entire cannon wave and I'm bleeding more and more minions. So what should I do then? The answer is pretty simple. You have to push the wave as soon as it comes to lane. So as I said earlier, the faster you push and move, the more time you give yourself for the roam and the less minions you're gonna lose when you go back. Remember, mid lane champions are very good at shoving waves, so every second matters. To give yourself a hint on whether you're late on the push or not, look at the minimap. After the push, the next wave should be on tier 3 or even further. Not only that, this wave is gonna be a cannon wave. Coincidence? Of course not, we already knew about that. Every 3 waves, the 4th wave is gonna be a cannon wave. And I'll tell you later why this is very important. Now let's move on to the next step. Step 3, decision checkpoint. We already took a look at top lane. Wave is good since it's pushing towards our top laner. Malphite has some good CC. And Garen with no flash has no disengagement tools in his kit. We're actually on the move towards top lane. But before we reach the middle of the road, we have another decision to make. So we need to ask ourselves 3 questions, since a lot have happened since the last time we checked top lane. Can our teammate help? Is Garen also low on HP? Is he backing off? Depending on your answers to these questions, the numbers will change. If the success percentage is lower than 80%, you should abort the roam immediately. Don't worry, since it's solo queue, many other opportunities will present themselves sooner or later. Step 4. Aftermath protocol. Let's say Garen didn't respect you missing on the map and you managed to take him down. What do we do next? If you're low in resources, HP and mana, press B immediately. There is no point in going back to lane when you can die and lose all of your lead. On the other hand, if you're still healthy, you can totally go back to lane, so no recall is needed. Remember when I told you about the cannon wave? I said it was very important. Well, a cannon can take up to 8 tower shots to die, which will give you enough time to go back and collect your wave with minimum XP loss. But what if it's not a cannon wave? Well, if it's not, I'm sorry to let you know that you will lose at least 2 to 3 minions, which is not perfect, but it's worth, right? If you reset after every roam, that won't be a mistake at all. Not only that, I would also respect your decision since it's the most consistent one, in my humble opinion. Another tactic would be using teleport to get back to lane. This is a very common tactic that Galio players usually use after roaming with R. Using TP to get get back to lane in the first 10 minutes is the most broken tool in the entire game, so try to abuse it as much as you can. Roaming is a very large topic since you can't rely fully on your teammates, especially when you're trying to dive. Not to mention the lanes that look very impossible to roam that can sometimes work. Spyfish was your host, good luck in your games, always thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.